Samaria, a name that conjures images of ancient stones, sun-baked hills, and the echoes of civilizations long past. This land, steeped in legend and history, has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the clash of armies, and the dreams of countless generations. The name echoes through history, a whisper from a distant past. Each stone, each ruin tells a story of ambition, of faith, and of the enduring spirit of its people. As the morning mist drifts over the weathered stones, one can almost hear the footsteps of those who walked here thousands of years ago. Imagine a land of rolling hills and fertile valleys, bathed in the warm sunlight of the Middle East. The landscape is alive with the colors of olive groves, vineyards, and wildflowers, a testament to the region's natural abundance. For centuries, these hills have provided shelter and sustenance to those who called Samaria home. Life here was shaped by the rhythms of the land, by the changing seasons, the harvests, and the ever-present hope for peace in a region often marked by turmoil. This was Samaria, a region in ancient Israel, nestled between the kingdoms of Judah to the south and Galilee to the north. Its position made it a crossroads of cultures, ideas, and ambitions, a place where travelers, traders, and armies all passed through, leaving their mark on the land and its people. For centuries, Samaria was a place of power and prosperity, ruled by kings who built grand palaces and left their mark on the land. The remnants of their once magnificent structures still stand, silent witnesses to a time when Samaria was the heart of a thriving kingdom. The city of Samaria, later known as Sebastia, served as the capital of the northern kingdom of Israel. Its streets once bustled with merchants, priests, and citizens, all living under the watchful gaze of their rulers. Its strategic location on a hilltop made it a natural fortress, commanding the surrounding countryside. From these heights, the kings of Samaria could see for miles, their city both a symbol of strength and a target for those who sought to conquer it. Here, kings like Omri and Ahab ruled, their names etched in the annals of history. Their reigns were marked by both achievement and controversy, as they navigated alliances, rivalries, and the ever-present threat of invasion. Archaeological discoveries continue to reveal new insights into their world, shedding light on the daily lives, beliefs, and struggles of the people who lived here. But Samaria's story is not just one of kings and conquests. It is also the story of ordinary people, farmers, artisans, and families, whose lives were shaped by the tides of history. It is a story of faith, conflict, and a people caught between two worlds. Through centuries of change, Samaria has remained a land of resilience where the past and present meet, and where the echoes of ancient voices still linger in the hills. In the heart of this ancient land, nestled among the rolling hills and ancient ruins, lived the Samaritans, a small but resilient community whose origins and beliefs set them apart from their Jewish neighbors to the south. For centuries, the Samaritans have maintained a distinct identity, shaped by both their unique religious traditions and the turbulent history of the region. Their story is one of survival, adaptation, and steadfast faith, unfolding against the backdrop of a land marked by conquest and change. After the Assyrian conquest of the northern kingdom of Israel in the 8th century BCE, the landscape of the region was forever altered. Many Israelites were taken from their homes and exiled to distant lands, while foreign peoples were brought in by the conquerors to repopulate the area. This forced migration and resettlement created a patchwork of cultures and traditions, as newcomers and remnants of the original population struggled to find common ground. Over generations, these diverse groups intermingled, their languages, customs, and beliefs gradually blending together. Out of this complex tapestry emerged the Samaritans, who forged a new identity that was both rooted in ancient Israelite tradition and shaped by the influences of the surrounding peoples. Their faith, rituals, and way of life became a unique blend, distinct from both the newcomers and their Jewish kin to the south. Central to Samaritan belief was the conviction that Mount Gerizim, not Jerusalem, was the true holy mountain chosen by God. Here, on this sacred peak, the Samaritans built their temple and performed their most important religious rituals. For them, Mount Gerizim was the spiritual heart of their faith, a place of pilgrimage and prayer that set them apart from the Jews, who revered Jerusalem as their holiest site. This fundamental difference in religious practice, combined with centuries of historical grievances and misunderstandings, led to a deep and lasting rift between the two communities. The Samaritans and the Jews viewed each other with suspicion and distrust, their shared ancestry overshadowed by the divisions that had grown between them. As a result, the Samaritans often faced prejudice and discrimination from their Jewish neighbors, who regarded them as outsiders and even heretics. Despite these challenges, the Samaritans held fast to their traditions, preserving their unique identity through centuries of hardship and change, remaining a people apart in the land they called home. It is against this backdrop of historical tension that we encounter one of the most powerful stories in the Gospels, the encounter between Jesus and the Samaritan woman at the well. In the Gospel of John, we find Jesus, weary from his travels, stopping to rest at Jacob's well near the town of Sychar in Samaria. A Samaritan woman approaches the well, and Jesus, breaking social customs, initiates a conversation with her. Despite their differences in background and belief, Jesus treats the woman with respect and compassion, offering her the living water of eternal life. This encounter challenges the prejudices of the time, demonstrating that God's love extends beyond religious and cultural boundaries. For centuries, the ruins of Samaria lay buried beneath the earth, silent witnesses to a bygone era. But in the early 20th century, archaeologists began to excavate the site, unearthing the remnants of Samaria's glorious past. Among the most impressive discoveries were the remains of royal palaces adorned with intricate carvings and decorations. These palaces, built by kings like Omri and Ahab, spoke of a time of great wealth and power. Even more astonishing was the discovery of a hoard of carved ivory plaques known as the Samaria ivories. These exquisite pieces, once used to decorate furniture and walls, testified to the refined tastes and skilled craftsmanship of the time. Centuries after the fall of the Israelite kingdom, Samaria was rebuilt by Herod the Great, who was, the Roman-appointed king of Judea. Herod transformed the city, constructing this really grand temple dedicated to the Roman Emperor Augustus, and he even renamed the city Sebastia in his honor. The city became a testament to Herod's ambition and the reach of Roman power. Meanwhile, on the slopes of Mount Gerizim, the Samaritans continued to worship at their ancient sanctuary. Archaeological excavations have revealed the remains of a Samaritan temple, built and rebuilt over the centuries, a testament to the enduring faith of the Samaritan people. The temple on Mount Gerizim served as a powerful symbol of Samaritan identity and resistance against assimilation. Just outside the ancient city of Sychar lies Jacob's Well, a site of immense religious significance for both Christians and Samaritans. According to tradition, this is the well where Jesus encountered the Samaritan woman, offering her living water and challenging societal norms. Today, Jacob's Well is housed within a Greek Orthodox monastery, its cool, dark depths a reminder of the thirst-quenching water that Jesus offered, not just to quench physical thirst but the thirst for spiritual fulfillment. Pilgrims from around the world visit this sacred site, drawing inspiration from the story of Jesus and the Samaritan woman, and reflecting on the transformative power of faith. Today, the region of Samaria is a tapestry woven from threads of history, culture, and faith. Ancient ruins stand as silent sentinels, whispering tales of bygone eras, while bustling cities and towns pulse with the rhythms of modern life. The city of Nablus, built near the ruins of ancient Shechem, is a vibrant center of Palestinian life. Its narrow streets are filled with the sights and sounds of a bustling marketplace, where vendors hawk their wares and the aroma of spices fills the air. Here, amidst the clamor of daily life, the past and present intertwine, creating a unique and captivating atmosphere. Despite the passage of time, the spirit of Samaria lives on in the traditions and customs of its people. The Samaritan community, though small in number, continues to preserve its ancient faith and way of life. Each year they gather on Mount Gerizim to celebrate their Passover, a poignant reminder of their enduring heritage. The story of Samaria is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of faith, and the importance of preserving cultural heritage. In a land marked by conflict and change, the people of Samaria offer a message of hope and perseverance, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can endure. As we reflect on the story of Samaria from its ancient origins, we are transported back to a land rich with history and meaning. These hills and valleys have witnessed countless generations, each leaving their mark on the landscape and the people who call it home. The ruins that remain are silent witnesses to the struggles, hopes and dreams of those who came before us. Today, as modern life unfolds alongside these ancient stones, we are reminded of the powerful message at the heart of Jesus' encounter with the Samaritan woman. This meeting was not just a chance conversation, but a moment that challenged the social norms and prejudices of the time. In a world often divided by prejudice and intolerance, Jesus reached out across cultural and religious boundaries, breaking through barriers that had separated people for generations. He saw beyond labels and differences, choosing instead to see the humanity and dignity in every person. Offering compassion, understanding, and hope, Jesus demonstrated that love is not limited by geography, tradition, or background. His actions spoke louder than words, showing us that true kindness transcends all boundaries. The story of Jesus and the Samaritan woman is a timeless reminder that God's love knows no bounds. At the well, a place of daily life and necessity, Jesus offered acceptance and grace to someone who had been marginalized and overlooked by society. It is a call to look beyond our differences, to recognize the shared humanity that unites us all. No matter where we come from or what our story may be, we are all worthy of love and respect. We are invited to embrace compassion and understanding, to reach out to those who may be different from us, and to offer a helping hand to those in need. In doing so, we reflect the heart of Jesus' message. We are called to build bridges of reconciliation in a world often torn apart by division. Each act of kindness, each moment of empathy, helps to heal the wounds of separation and brings us closer together as one human family. Just as Jesus offered the Samaritan woman living water, a symbol of new life and hope, he extends that same invitation to each of us. No matter our background, our struggles, or our past mistakes, we are welcomed with open arms. He offers each of us the same gift of love, forgiveness, and hope, inviting us to experience a life transformed by grace. This gift is not reserved for a select few but is freely given to all who seek it. Regardless of our past or our present circumstances, we are all invited to receive this love and to share it with others, becoming instruments of peace and unity in our world. If you found this message encouraging, share with someone today.